Assalamualaikum student. Well, my name is Muhammad Ali, lecturer mathematics, Army Public Degree College, Marir, Kent. Now student, draw the graph of the following equation. Equation number 1 is x square plus y square equals to 9. Similarly student, y square equals to 9 minus x square, then taking the square root on both sides, then you can get plus minus square root 9 minus x square. And student, you can know that square root is always greater than 0. So 9 minus x square is greater than equals to 0. It means minus x square here is negative, then it is shifted toward the other side, then it become positive. It means 9 greater than x square. Now again student, you can also write this term in the form of this x square less than or equals to 9. So you can also write it as plus minus x less than or equals to 3. It means once a time x is positive and once a time x is negative, the positive will remain same, but in negative side minus x less than equals to 3. So student, we can multiply by this with the whole equation minus, then minus x become positive, and if you multiply by minus, then the inequality must be changed. So it is in the less than form, so it converted into the greater than form, and 3 become minus 3. So minus 3 is less than equals to x. Now we can write in the form of interval. The value of x lies between the minus 3 to 3. So similarly student, what are the values lie between in this interval? Minus 3, 0, minus 2, minus 1, 0, and 1, 2, 3. So we can put all these values in the given function. Let's suppose if we put minus 3 in the given function, then the square of the minus 3 is 9 minus 9, 0. Similarly, we put minus 2, then we get this value. Then we put minus 1 in the given function, then we get this value. Similarly, if we put 0, then we get plus minus 3. And similarly, if we put 1, then we get this. And similarly, we can put this value, then we can get this. And similarly, if we put 3, then we can get this values. So student, one big square along x-axis is 1 unit, and one big square along y-axis is equals to 1 unit. Now in next slide you can draw the graph of this function. Here we have values of x on the horizontal axis and the images is on y-axis. And there is the graph of the function x square plus y square equals to 9. So student, simply you can move toward 3 unit from positive x-axis and move toward positive 3 unit on negative x-axis, and similarly you can move positive 3 from y-axis and similarly from negative y-axis. And student, you can plot the points. Okay, if we put 0, then we get 3. Similarly, if we put 1, then we get something 2.8. Then we put 2, then we get 2.8 something, and then we put 3, then we get 0. So you can put the point, and step by step you can draw the circle. And student, you know that equation of circle represent a circle. So we can draw a circle on a 3 unit. Now student, our next graph is exponential function. Student, I always memorize it. Exponential is the only function which is always in the increasing order, which is always in the screening order. So if we put minus 1 in the exponential order, so it give the value 0.1. Similarly, if we put 2, similarly if we put minus 0.5, then it give 0.4. Then it put 0, then it will give 1. Similarly, if put 0.5, then it will give 2.7. Then put 1, then it will give 7.4. So student, on 0 we get 1. On 0.5 we get on 0.5 we get 2.7. On 1 we get 7.4. Similarly, in minus 0.5 we will get minus 0.4, and minus 1 we will get this. So we can point out the point, we can plot the point on the curve, and we can draw the curve on this point and draw a line on this curve. So it is the graph of the exponential function. Now student, question number 2, graph the parametric equation of the given below. ठीक है. Now student, you can draw the graph of the parametric equation. Student, here is if x equals to 2, then y equals to t square. Let's suppose if we replace t by x, then it become y equals to x square. And student, this equation represents the parabola. And student, always memorize this parabola is always in the curve shape. You can also discuss in the conic section as well the parabola, ellipse and hyperbola. But here we only discuss the graph of the parabolic curve. So x equals to t and y equals to t square. And what is the range given? What is the domain given? -3 to 3. यानी कि we only choose those values which is lie on the interval -3 and 3. And -3 is also included and 3 is also included because it is less than and equals to indicate 3 included and less than and equals to indicate -3 included. So student, if you put -3 in t, then we get -3. If we put -2, then we get -2 because t equals to x. And similarly, put -1, we get -1. If we put 0, then we get 0. Then if we put 1, then we get 1, 2, similarly 3. And but now student, for y equals to t square, for example, if we put -3, then the square of -3 is 9. Similarly, put -2, then the square of -2 is 4. Then put 1, then 1. Then if we put 0, then 0. Then but if we put 1, then it's 1. Then we put positive 2, then to the 2 square is 4. Similarly, the 3 square is 9. Now you can plot the curve. Now student, you can I told you that the graph of this curve is in parabolic form or cup shape. So student, firstly what will get at 0, 0 on 0, 1 on 1, 2 on 4, 3 on 9. Similarly, on negative side, 1 on 1, -2 on 4, -3 on 9. So student, we draw the curve in the curve shape form. So this is the graph of the parabola. Now student, in second part we have x equals to t minus 1 and y equals to 2t minus 1. Similarly, -1 to 5, the value of t lies between -1 to 5, but -1 and 5 are not included. So we can write down the values of t in the above row. And similarly, we put the values of t once a time in x and we get these values term by term. If we put 0, then we'll get -1. If we put 1, then we get 0, 2, then 1. If we put 3 in x, then we get 2. If we put 4, then we 3. Similarly, put the values of t in equation y, then we get all these values. So draw the graph. So on x-axis -1 pe what will we get? -1. So on -1 what will we get? -1. So we point out here. Similarly, on 0 we will get 1. So 0 or we will get 1. We can draw up. We can mark a point. Similarly, we get on 1 we get 3. So we can mark a point. On 1 we get 3. Similarly, on 2 we will get 3, 5. Similarly, on 3 we will get 7. Now student, you know that the y equals to x is a straight line. So we draw straight line. So all these point lies on a straight line. And student, why we draw these? A circle, empty circle. Empty circle represent that these points are not included in the interval. These points are not included in the interval. Now student, question number 3, draw the graph of draw the graph of the function defined below and find whether they are continuous. Student, in first two part we just only draw the graph of the function. We have not any concern with the continuity. Now in question number 3 we have to focus on continuous of the function as well. So here we have a two part for x minus 1 for all those values which is less than 0, and for all those values which is greater than or equal to 3 we have a function 2x plus 1. So it is typing mistake. Here is 2x plus 1. So first we draw a table for y equals to x minus 1 for all these values which is less than 3. So we you can take just only 3 values which is less than 3. So I take -2, -1, 0, 1 or 2. So on if we put -2 in the given function, so -2 -1 equals to -3. If we put -1, then -1 -2 is 0. If we put 0, then we get -1. If we put 1, then we get 0. Similarly, if we can put 2, we will get 1. So for next function we have a 2x plus 1 and all values is greater than equals to 3. So greater than 3 and 3 included. So we can take 3 values, 3, 4, 5. If we put 3 in this function, then we get 7. If we put 4, then we get 9. If we put 5, then we get 11. Now student, draw the graph. Similarly student, on -2 what will we get? -3. Student, on -2 what will we get? -3. On -1 what will we get? -2. So on -1 what will we get? -2. Similarly on 0 what will we get? -1. So on 0 what will we get? -1. You can point a dark, we can highlight with a dark point. And similarly on 1 what will we get? 0. So on 1 we will get 0, so we point on the line. Similarly on 2 what will we get? 1. On 2 what will we get? 1. Now student, next is on 3 what will we get? 7. So student, on 3 what will we get? 7. We will mark the point. And what will we get? 4. And 4 what will we get? 9. So we can mark the point. On 5 what will we get? 11. But student, memorize one thing, on for this interval my 3 is not included, but for this interval 3 is included. So we can on 3 we can make a empty circle. It indicate that this is a breaking point. This is the breaking point. At this values jump from another values. For this graph 3 is not included, but this graph 3 is included. So it is a jump. It is a jump kind of discontinuity, or you can say that it is a jump discontinuity. At BSc level you can discuss in detail more, but at the intermediate level you have to just memorize it, where it is a discontinuous graph and it is a jump discontinuity. So on 3 for this curve point is not included, so it is a break point, or you can denote it with the empty circle. At that point 3 you can get the answer 7. So you can mark the dark circle point. And student, here is a reason, as there is a break in the graph at x equals to 3. So the break in the graph shows that the graph is discontinuous. For continuous of the function, the graph must be in a continuous way. There is no break in the graph, so this function is continuous as well. So now student, in question number 4. Now student, question number 5, find the graphical solution of the following equation. Student, it is most important question, and examiners also ask in the sometimes also ask this question, okay, from this exercise. So student, you can draw the graph of x over 2 and cos x. Student, you also know about the graph of the cos x. You have also study in metric class, or maybe you may discuss, and you have some little bit knowledge about the graph of the cos x. So first we draw a chart of the cos x. Y equals to cos x. We put -180, we put -150, -120, -90, -60, -30, 0, put 30, 60, 90. Similarly, all those values which is lie between the -180 and 180. If we put these values, we will get these answers. And if for y equals to x upon 2, we will put -180, 0 and 180. We take only 3 values. So student, we write it down on horizontal axis. What will we write? -180, -150. So 0. Similarly 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 80 positive direction, and similarly on negative direction. Now we put the point for y equals to x upon 2. On 0 we will get 0. On 180 we will get -1.6. So -1.6 lies on this sum here, and for negative, for positive 1.6 right here, and for negative on -1.6, so -1.6 lies here. For 0, for cos x, cos 0, if we put 0 in the function of cos, what will we get? 1. So if we put 0, then what will we get? 1. If we put 30, then we will get 0.9. If we put 60, then we get 0.5. Then the graph, then on positive, the graph, the curve is goes toward downward side, and from similarly on negative side, it also goes toward in the negative side. And you note that the graph of the cos x form in this way. The loop, the first loop, which is half on positive side and half on negative side, and similarly you can draw the further loop in the same way. And student, 60 degree equals to 60 into pi by 180, or you can say that it is 60 degree equals to pi by 3. So the line y equals to x upon 2, cos x, the curve y equals to cos x at x equals to 60 degree, solution set equals to 60 degree equals to pi by 3. Pi by 3 means graph intersect at that point, so graph intersect at only at 60 degree. So that's why the solution set is 60 degree. Now student, if you have any query or any question regarding to graphs, then you can directly ask me on my WhatsApp number or WhatsApp group or private number, and I will also share you some basic graph. For example, like y equals to x, y equals to x square represent parabola, and y equals to e raised to the power x and k graph of the exponential function. These three graphs are used in this presentation, so I will also share in PDF form to WhatsApp that the basic graph of this function. Thank you student. Thank you student for your attentions.